But okay, so yeah, going into those comments, actually, yes, it does look like he's burning some bridges. Not all of them. I mean, like some bridges he's burning harder than others. But I don't know. For one, I actually think his content's enjoyable at the very least. As much of a fit as he's throwing, it's entertaining. They're not in the sense of I like watching people have tantrums, but rather I just think the content of the videos themselves have comedic value.
All right, I posted the link to the stream in chat. So,
but yeah, I mean, I just
can you tell me if you can see the game real quick?
What?
Can you tell me if you could see the game footage real quick?
No.
Okay, thank you. Very helpful.
I'm not here to watch the gameplay.
I can see it though.
Okay. Yeah, you're just here to talk.
I'm just here to talk. Because if you want me to watch, I recommend you switch to Discord video.
Well, I'm not going to do that.
But because I'm not going to do both.
Okay, fair enough.
After running more diagnostics on the active player suit,
So you can either have a guy actively viewing, or you can have a guy actively participating. One of the two. But I refuse to do both until there's a more convenient format to speak without echo and delay.
Yeah, so I posted a voting poll on I posted a voting poll on Discord. I would like if you'd all vote.
I did.
I won't.
Why not?
I'm not here for the gameplay. I'm here to talk.
You can watch the stream later.
I'm not doing that either.
Okay. You know what? Fair enough. My gameplay isn't very good. I kind of stink at this game.
It's not even the gameplay. It's like if I'm going to be watching something, it should be entertaining.
So you're saying you can't do those like TikTok videos where it's like half Family Guy, half like Subway Surfers.
I mean, that's the most entertaining thing, but also it's brain rot.
It is brain rot. It's also not the most entertaining thing in the world.
I don't
mean, it's not entertaining, but it is stimulating. I think that's a better explanation.
That is the equivalent of like when you're trying to watch a movie and then there's a fucking guy like shouting loudly in your ear.
I don't think so. I mean, I think it's like
that's what that comes off.
Yeah, again, it's stimulating. Like it's something.
What?
Like seeing the Subway Surfers guy and all the colors. Like I mean, it's Cocomelon.
It really is. Did you know that they started making like soy jack videos for like kids now?
Really?
That's disgusting.
It is.
That like the there's got to be like I think the FCC has to get involved in that.
I don't know, maybe. But because I saw a video, I saw like a Twitter thing. It was like we're in an account with like feral jack, and it's like a soy jack, and I was like, oh, do kids actually watch this?
Kids shouldn't watch that because I feel like soy jacks especially are like the antithesis of culture.
They really are.
Like soy jacks just kind of just destroy everything good about society. Yeah, why don't I do it this way?
This game is violent. I like it. It's violent.
But is it hard? Because if the game is hard, then you're not playing well enough.
What do you mean? What the fuck does that? What sense does that make?
It means I'm part of the Doom Discord, and everyone there says you have to be good at the game
You
to enjoy
have to
it.
play on ultra violence.
Yeah, you have to play on the hardest difficulty, and you have to play through the whole thing getting all the secrets as you go without dying. And if you don't, if you're not able to do that at the very least, then you don't deserve to live.
I'm not doing that. All right.
All right. Well, then you know the drill. Also, I have no idea if that's how the Doom Discord is. I'm gonna just throw that out there now. I'm making a joke.
Well,
I'm stereotyping you, Doom Discord. Fight me.
I fell in the lava. I did not mean to do that.
Fight me. While you were playing Doom, I was studying the blade.
Oh wait, that's like a copy pasta, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, what does he say? It's like, well, you were doing something else, I was studying the blade.
Yeah, I forget what the main original one was, but it's the same idea. That's what a copy pasta is.
I'd also like to say that I will. I don't know if I will ever be able to beat this game on ultra violence because I'm a pussy.
It's not scary. It's not scary, and what it is that's hard. If you want
The difference being
Xavier, I would like to make a counter argument to that. It's a lot scarier when you see a Hell Knight sprinting toward you when you're playing on Ultra Nightmare versus when you're on like baby mode.
oh god, I can't even imagine that.
The fucking Hell Knights scared me more than any other enemy in the game for like even the like what are like the Barons of Hell didn't even scare me as much as the Hell Knights. The Hell Knights have perfect design. I really think that they're perfect. They're fast.
Difficult.
No, just perfectly intimidating. They sprint toward you. These big, bulky, bald-headed bitches. And they're awesome. And also, I will comment on this too. I don't know what the fuck happened to the models of all the characters between Doom and Doom Eternal. I actually really like Doom 1's, or the Doom 2016 design philosophy better than Eternal.
I think it was just a different art director.
Won't be surprised.
You know, I like the Doom 2016 aesthetic better. That had like 4K, 60 FPS graphics on PS5.
No, I like Eternal's aesthetic better.
I mean, this game's aesthetic's pretty good too.
No, you're the curb stomp, you dumbass. Like,
do the curb stomp, you dumbass.
Yeah, do the curb stomp.
Yeah. Kick his teeth in.
Like that's kind of violent. I'm not gonna do that.
That is not at all what he would say. He'd say, "This is cool."
I love those. I love those like images where it's like Cartman. He's like, yeah, my pronouns are like he, him, and then at the top it's like he would not fucking say that.
My pronouns are he, him. That is the most out of character thing Cartman would ever say. He'd say, I wouldn't say that. That's what faggots say.
Impeccable Cartman.
That's what Cartman.
Impeccable Cartman impression, by the way.
Oh, god damn it! I fucking hate these headphones. Hold on. These headphones have the. Oops! You took your headphones off for half a second. Let me just disconnect you from the call.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine too.
Yeah, no, my headphones have a really fun idea of being like, oh, did you take me off for a half second? Cool, let me just disconnect you from your fucking microphone.
Oh, I'm here now. Oh, goodbye. I'm dead.
Wow.
You sure are.
Get good, valid human being.
Are you scared by AI? Genuine question.
I fear it from a sexual standpoint.
What does that mean?
Excuse me? Hello?
I don't think it's going to take my job. I do think it's going to screw with people's fantasies.
You know what? I can see that happening.
I mean, the AI porn art is already done.
Yeah. There's a lot
Do you know
of
how
shit-
quickly porn has like
Yeah.
turned AI into like the fastest growing
Yeah.
thing it's ever been?
Take it from me. I've seen a lot of AI art recently, and it's getting pretty damn close to being legit.
There's like a huge lawsuit over it now too.
Well, my
I
biggest
wouldn't
thing
be
is like
surprised.
the moment it was plausible to create AI porn, the first thing that happened was people noticed that the hands were off,
Yes.
and that was
Yeah.
such a big complaint that it was fixed within like a month.
That's fucking scary.
That's scary to think about.
Hey, people, have you ever seen this movie called The Terminator? Maybe you should stop while you're ahead.
But yeah, no, I really don't think the AI is smart enough to take people's jobs. But it is making jobs easier right now. Like, what's it called? What the fuck is the name of the text AI?
Novel AI?
Not novel AI. There's another more powerful one, ChatGPT.
That's it, yeah.
So a big thing that my university became aware of almost immediately, ChatGPT is able to solve like coding problems.
Yes, that was a big thing, is that it was able to like do like your math homework like fucking like in no time flat. Because the thing with my math professor is he even said I'll know if you're using ChatGPT.
No, he won't. ChatGPT gives detailed solutions.
I have to turn on my camera when I take a quiz or a test, so.
I mean, yeah, that's fine. That's what he means. Like, yeah, no, you won't be able to cheat that way. But on homework, absolutely, you can use ChatGPT. Its solutions are valid, and if you need any help in getting an explanation, it will explain it for you.
No idea where the
So honestly, ChatGPT is already taking the job of tutors.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
Scary.
yeah, no, it isn't able to solve more complex AI problems. So or AI problems, math problems, and coding problems. So don't ask it to like build. I don't know.
Of course.
Yeah.
Or to create a RISC-V like architecture, because it won't be able to do it.
I have no idea what that is.
But RISC-V is a instruction like system that computer chips use. So right now, most computers are running on a RISC-V architecture, which is it's just a way for a computer to get system code, or to, I guess, translate it and execute instructions properly. Let's see. What else is going on in the world? What else is happening?
Honest question. Are you guys against AI or not?
I don't think I'm not against it.
Can't believe
I
that.
think
I think it's good for certain things. I don't think it should replace it should flat out replace things, though. That's my stance on it.
Yeah,
I'm a firm believer in the idea that we can eventually get robots to do all our jobs for us.
Well, then it's going to be like then it's going to be like a Wall-E scenario where nobody really cares anymore.
Remember, the blind council is
Well,
always
I don't think
watching.
it's that tragic. I think what's going to end up happening is if robots do everything for us and there's no more need for business and commerce, I think, like, we can live in an ideal world of just, like, I don't know, just go wherever you want, explore the world, there's plenty to see.
That money has no value.
Well, of course it doesn't. Why would we need money?
But then how does the world function?
With robots. Because there is
stop-
no
what is-
need for...
what's
You don't need to
stopping
pay
them?
robots to do work for you.
But then what's stopping them from rebelling?
The robots?
Yeah.
Code.
Well, yeah, I mean, don't give them free will is the thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you do that, then you're pretty much just setting yourself
Yeah,
up for failure.
I mean, you ever see The Matrix? That's why you don't give things free will.
Well, if you give them free will, you have to also give it compassion.
That's a double-edged sword.
It is. Yeah, you ever see Short Circuit? That's where you don't give robots. All this is related back to movies because movies have fucking explored why this is a bad idea.
Yeah, maybe we should start watching them more so we don't have that happen to us in real life.
I don't think a form of artistic expression should limit our ability to create and improve.
I mean, it shouldn't, but at the same time, you never know.
It makes an argument for why it might be dangerous, but that also provides a framework for, like, what mistakes should we make sure don't occur.
Yeah,
Because
because
you gotta
I don't know
understand
about you
people are a lot
guys,
smarter
but-
than you think.
yeah, because I
And
don't know
people
about you
creating
guys,
AI are
but
pretty smart.
I don't want a section AI watching me 24/7.
I'd rather an AI watch me than a person.
Yeah, me too.
Demonic
Hey,
threat
hey
reduced
CIA,
by
do you like this
50%.
conversation we're having?
I doubt the FBI or the CIA is listening in on this stream.
If they are, then
We need to know if he's a
boy.
terrorist. We need to know if he's a terrorist.
I actually had to make this argument on iFunny for the conspiracy theorists because they're always like, oh, the FBI is always watching you. And I had to pose the argument of like, well, I mean, I guess, yeah, they have information on me. They have like data
Yeah, I mean,
that they've
if they-
gathered
if
about,
they are, if
like,
they are, they're really bored. Is the thing.
they have data about things I search and the places I go, and generally about who I am. But what fucking like twist is there really to it? Like they have all that information, but it's not like I'm not a terrorist. I'm not like causing trouble for people. Like what kind of incentive do they have to really fuck with me at all?
Exactly. Like you're
Yeah.
not, like, like you're not going, I'm gonna blow up this fucking building on like a regular day.
Well, I also get the argument of like, well, what if we're in a position where we do need to revolt? And it's like, well, revolution will come when necessary, and it's not like the FBI has. I think it was. I looked it up. It was something like 100,000 employees, and I'm not sure if that's agents or if that's everybody, like including janitors and desk receptionists, and you know all the other things you need to.
I feel like that's probably everybody.
And it's like, well, let's assume they're all agents. That means that every agent has.
Reduced by 75%.
Yeah, every agent would need to watch 300,000 people.
Yeah.
And that's just if they wanted to cover everyone in the U.S.
It's never been formed yet.
Yeah, I feel that's kind of overkill, honestly.
So they have 300,000 people, each agent at minimum, that they need to keep tabs on. And you think that they're coming up with your file regularly?
No, of course not.
Why would they?
Holy fuck, that scared the shit out of me.
They've got higher priorities than me. And of course, I get the argument of like, well, what if you need to revolt? And it's like, all right, well, even again, 100,000 agents, let's assume, and let's assume half or even a quarter of the United States is getting up, 10% of the United States is getting up in arms to take down the government because the government sucks. Like, we'd have tanks and shit that we need to worry about, but I'm sure people in the army could go rogue too. So it's not like it's going to be an impossible fight. We'll have some military equipment.
Oh my god.
You can prepare all you want to prevent revolution, but revolution always comes.
Yep.
It's what we've seen historically. Doesn't matter how powerful you are. If the people want down with the government, they'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you gotta think of this too. If there is like a United States-wide coup, every civilian killed is another civilian not paying taxes. And eventually there's going to be a line where you've killed so many of your own people that there is no country left. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, what was that all for?
Nothing.
I don't know, I've spent a lot of time with this because I get real tired of having to discuss with people who usually aren't too well educated. And I think that's a problem with the U.S. education system,
Yes.
not so much people.
Well, yeah, I mean, the U.S. education system's fucking terrible.
So I don't think it's any mystery why people are like, the vaccine.
Vaccine, they
is
put
making
something in my blood, man. They did something to me.
like. I do get the argument of forcing the vaccine was a bad move. I don't like that either.
I mean,
but I also don't think
but also
it's very
this was
smart.
But also, this was a fucking like health crisis. What the fuck did you want them to do?
I also don't think it's very smart to poison your own people, especially when the United
not.
States is the driving economy of the world.
Yeah. Also, hey, for people saying like this is gonna like stunt like birth rates. Remember thalidomide? I don't think like any country wants to go through that.
Yeah, no, if you have declining birth rates and you just decide to solve it by making a bunch of people infertile,
It's kind of a
you know, you can look at Japan. They had very much declined birth rates, or maybe it's China I'm thinking of.
No, what's
China. They had a very sharp decline in birth rates because of the one-child policy. And now they have a huge elderly population and a small working population that has to keep that elderly retired population funded it well enough to, you know, have food and shelter. So if they were trying to poison and kill all of us, I mean, that's not a very smart thing because you're just setting yourself up for lots of problems in the future. But also, there's still lots of stupid shit in the United States, and I really wish that people could just focus on the real problems. Like, why are we not building more houses?
Why are we talking about a fucking balloon?
I actually do believe that was just a rogue weather balloon. Like,
Listen.
what kind of data could they have gathered?
Yeah, it was a fucking balloon too. Like, why wouldn't you send a plane? If you wanted to
Maybe like the best excuse I could think of is, well, no one would really know what to think of it. Exactly. And that's exactly what happened with the balloon.
Yeah, because we were like, what the fuck is this?
What kind of data could it gather that's really all that important? Like, yes, they could look at military bases, they could gather information about military bases, but we have GPS, we have satellite imagery, which...
Why would they, why would they jerry-rig like a fucking, like, balloon with like a little antenna on the bottom?
We can take high-res images of fucking, like, Pluto. We did recently. You mean to tell me that a satellite couldn't also take a high-res photo of a military base? I don't think so. And that's the only thing I could think of that a balloon would be able to capture. Like, there's no data that they can, like, grab. There's no, like server that they can connect to from however many feet up in the air that balloon was. I am a little more curious about the other UFOs. Did you guys hear about the other 3
Oh yeah,
unidentified flying objects?
Yeah, that giant whatever that was like crashed in like a field. I saw that.
I didn't see that
What
though.
the fuck is that thing? That actually looks
That's, I think, what people are trying to figure out.
it actually looks like a stereotypical like flying saucer. It's crazy.
I mean, if it ends up being true that aliens visited, that'd be kind of neat.
But then how do we deal with that? Is the thing.
Do we need to? It just, so far all they did was send like a drone. I mean, I don't think that's that nefarious.
Well, I'd rather they be the nice. I'd rather they be the nice Close Encounters aliens, and not the fucking vengeful War of the Worlds alien.
Yeah, I mean, aliens could try and take over this planet for resources, but if they're already that advanced of a society, they should probably know cooperation leads to a lot better things than war. Because,
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. Why wouldn't you
I
want to
doubt-
make exactly? That's my thing. It's like, why wouldn't you want to make contact with like another species?
because I doubt that a warring population, like if aliens were like war-oriented creatures, like I don't think war-oriented creatures would have much incentive to educate themselves enough to create space travel.
No,
I think they would kill each other before they could figure that out.
probably. But here's another thing. They would not look like human beings. Is the thing. They would look completely different.
Well, of course, they have a different planet, different things that they need to adapt to.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about like some alien movies. Is that they're either like
They're just
humanoid,
humans, but
they're like humanoid, or they're fucking like these like gray alien like. Well, I guess that counts as humanoid, or they're like fucking like bug people. Like no, they would not look like the Independence Day aliens either.
or they would just look like humans entirely.
Well, I don't know. I feel like that intelligent creatures would probably all look about the same.
The primary control room has been activated somewhere nearby.
Well, I guess another good question is, would they be carbon-based?
Exactly, that's my point. Like they probably wouldn't look like how you would imagine them to look.
Who knows? Maybe they're steel aliens.
Authorization.
Aliens made out of
Olivia
microfibers of steel.
Alpha 4.
Probably not.
0. 2.
She has locked me out, Dr. Hayden.
Look at Grandma over here. She's doing something.
She is trying
One thing I've been doing that's been rather fun is I've been going to the library.
You're annoying the library?
I've been going to the
I thought
library.
you said you were annoying the library.
I mean that too. I like going into the library to talk to people and make noise.
You could not
just bring in-
have saved them
You just
anyway.
bring in an air horn in a boombox.
Yeah, and I keep getting told shush, but they never do anything about it.
Well, how would a librarian realistically react if you just set off an air horn?
Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Like, what do you think is like the loudest
The
noise you've
system
ever
won't allow
heard?
anyone but Olivia to override it now.
I was directly
Surface.
next to a shotgun blast.
Well, I want to hear the story on this. How'd that happen?
I was holding a shotgun, and I pulled the trigger,
Why were you holding a
and I
shotgun?
wasn't wearing
Why were you holding a shotgun? Who
to
gave-
shoot it.
Who gave it to you?
My dad.
Why?
to shoot.
Okay, how old were you?
I don't know, probably 8.
No, that's bullshit. A little 8-year-old would go fucking flying back if you fucking fired one, like a shotgun.
Not if you know how to hold it.
No, you're a fucking liar. I know you're a liar. You're not gaslighting me.
I shot a revolver when I was 6.
You did not. You're not. You did not. You're a liar.
I did.
No, you're a liar. I know your fucking mind games.
No, I'm being real. My dad believes in teaching gun safety early.
Show me proof.
And I think he was right. Because as a guy who had owned a weapon,
into their world.
my dad was like, I feel like I should probably teach my kid how to use one of these safely so that I don't have to deal with a kid playing with a gun. So he gave me a gun and said, hey, see those cans over there? You can shoot those. Don't shoot anything else. Really, really don't shoot anything else. And I shot cans, and I was like, wow, this thing I'm holding in my hands is a very powerful and life-threatening item. I should probably be responsible with this thing. Even as a kid, I was able to understand that, because the first time I pulled that trigger and I felt the kickback, I was like, wow, this thing's dangerous.
Leo, are you still here? I did not hear any of that.
Leo, you gotta take your microphone out of the cup.
Leo, you're underwater. I can't hear you.
I gotta go and eat.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I just fell.
Haha.
Nelson from The Simpsons?
No, that was Gargably from How to Catch a Minor.
Ah, yes, a classic Fox show.
Yeah, it was about a pedophile and his daily research on how best to capture kids.
You know, that's actually not out of line for what, like, the Fox network would, like, make. They make some pretty fucking terrible shit.
They make how-tos for pedophiles?
No, did you say cow tools?
They make how-tos for pedophiles?
No. But, like, their, like, fucking body of work is, like, ultra-conservative shit, and then just, like, girls going wild. It doesn't match.
I mean,
it doesn't really match, does it?
That's exactly what the conservatives want. They want the echo chamber, and they want big fat titties on their television.
But that's not That's not being conservative, then.
I'm conservative, and I like big fat tits on my screen.
You were not conservative.
I mean, I vote red. I vote red. If you're blue, I hate Democrat. I drink my PBR and I tend to my cows. And you shitty fucks are out here trying to take away my drunk driving.
No, you'd say booze cruising.
I'm a very centrist Republican. I could switch at any given moment if I feel like it. I really don't feel too strongly about my political side because I don't like Republicans anyway. I just like some of their ideas better than Democrat ideas. But most of the people that are running, garbage.
I hope this has been capturing. I would not like if this was like a black screen like for the entire thing.
I hope I'm making as many enemies as possible one day when these streams become multi-million view things.
They won't be.
I hope one day my kids can drink cigarettes.
You do not wish that. Oh boy, look what ass.
Here you go, kid. I put some cigarette ash into a cup of water. Drink up, honey.
You can already do that. You could already just chew tobacco, spit it in the cup, and be like, "Here, drink this." By the way, doing dip.
What?
By the way, doing dip is probably the nastiest goddamn thing you could possibly do. Like, imagine putting that shit in your mouth.
I mean, it's just the dried leaves of a plant. I can't imagine it's that bad. I mean, it causes cancer. That's nasty.
Makes your fucking jaw fall off is what happens.
But cigars do the same thing.
They sure do.
But I don't smoke cigars too often. That's like a once
Because they're expensive.
every couple months thing.
They're expensive.
No, they're not.
Oh.
Not at all.
I mean, they're a nice ass.
You can-
They're like,
Yeah, I mean, if you want top of the line cigars, then of course you're gonna pay top dollar. But shit, I mean, there's some cigars I smoke are $5 a piece, which is not bad at all compared to some of the other things I smoke. Some of my weed can be upwards of $150 for a gram of oil.
a grab of oil?
A gram.
Oh, I thought you said a grab
You know.
of oil.
You know, especially in our beautiful blue state. Well, actually, here I go. I'm doing exactly the thing that I hate. It's not the fact that we're Democrat, because Michigan's Democrat and they have fantastic prices. But I think it's more just Chicago being Chicago.
Yeah, it's just
Our weed is
tax.
horribly expensive.
Tax, that's why.
Even without the tax, the companies still pile drive their customers with overpriced garbage. Michigan, you can get the same shit for a quarter or anywhere from a half to a quarter of the cost.
Alright. Again, I don't know much about this, so...
All you gotta know is that money off is nice, and also this is glitched.
What's the...
Never mind, I got it. But yeah, no, like Michigan doesn't make nearly as much money as Chicago, and in fact, they're losing money. And they were like, you know what, we're gonna make this cheap.
Yeah, because their goddamn industry left years ago. There's no automotive. There's no automobile industry there anymore.
No, but they're doing some things right. Like their wheat's cheap.
Okay, but if you really want to see like true despair, then go to Gary, Indiana.
I've already been there.
Yeah, it's not a great place to be.
Well, it's not going anywhere. Like, there's nothing there to do. There's nothing there to see. It's just at Michael Jackson's house.
He's not.
But that's
He does
depressing.
not live in Gary, Indiana. Or he did not live in
He
Gary.
grew up there. He grew up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was his hometown. And he basically abandoned it, from what I remember. I mean, I could be completely making that up. I am making that up. I did no research on that. I keep crashing this helicopter.
Pay attention to the sky.
It's not the sky that I need to pay attention to. It's things spawning in the middle of nowhere. Like, just out of the blue.
Okay, usually it's like really hard to do. Jesus fuck, go away. These enemies just dogpile you.
Yeah, that's Doom.
I think the loudest noise I've ever heard is I stood right next to a fire station once and a fire truck came out. No, it was when your dad threw that M80 in the grass and it blew up.
Yeah, see, my dad's crazy.
Well, I lost like hearing
Well, holy
it.
shit, that almost... Yeah.
Disabling the tower. You need to remove each lens individually. Carefully release the hinges.
Warning. Energy contamination detected.
Destroying the production of Argent energy isn't necessary.
He's like, stop breaking my fucking shit. And I go, no, because I don't like you, Mr. Robot Man.
I didn't pay much attention to the Doom 1 story.
Okay, so this stupid bitch wants to go to make a pact with Hell because they'll give her power, and then she sabotages everything. Go stop her. That's the plot.
Yeah, I mean, that much I got.
And
She becomes the Spider Lady eventually.
she becomes the Spider Mastermind, not... Man, I don't even know if they're gonna make a third one of this.
Doubtful.
I mean, you gotta have a trilogy.
I don't know.
True. Can we have a new... Can we actually have a new Quake? I'd like that.
I'm pretty sure that they said they only really wanted to focus on Doom. Oops. I should not have hung up on that call.
What? What? What do you mean?
English Dave was calling me.
English Dave?
Yeah.
Who's
He's
he?
like, oi, oi. I'm on the telly.
I'm on the
Could you bring me my chakra stones?
Chakra stones.
Yeah, I need them for my vibes, mate.
Well, I don't believe in any of that mystical mumbo jumbo, so,
You don't have to. You just have to get with the vibes. Is something he'd probably say. Or maybe he would be angry. He's like, you should believe, because these things have given me energy for days. Or I don't know. You'd probably say something more charismatic.
please, I spent...
I do not write for video game characters.
Please, I spent $40,000 on these. Please get them.
Please, save me, Donald Trump. Please.
You're
I
my-
pray. Please, Donald Trump, save me. Have you ever seen that guy about, like, in the middle of getting arrested, praying
No.
to Donald Trump?
No, I have not seen that.
He's, like, in his car, and a cop's, like, walking up to his window, and he's, like, live streaming himself begging and pleading for his life to Donald Trump.
It's like Star
He's
Wars.
like, please. He's like, please, Donald Trump, please save me. Please save me, Donald Trump.
He got that from Star Wars.
I don't know, I thought it was funny.
It's clearly what he's doing.
God damn it!
Wait, what'd you do?
I crashed the helicopter
Oh no, how horrible.
into another thing that spawned as I was running into it.
Oh, you just created another terrorist attack on this country, so... there will now be another war in the Middle East.
Hooray! More unnecessary loss of life.
Over oil.
Hey, actually, I could use cheap oil right now. My car is leaking it like a motherfucker.
What is with your car? What is with that lemon?
I believe that my car is old.
My car is old and it might be falling apart.
You see, Batman, my car is old. I don't rob these banks because I need money.
Batman the
I need a car, Batman.
Batman the Joker mobile. It's getting on in here. The transmission should die at this point.
The wheels are unaligned. I have a bad alternator. Things are real bad for me right now, Batman. Do you know how much money I've been putting into repairs recently? It's really hard to keep a car from 1940 running smoothly when you use it every day.
People don't really mind anymore in the U.S. You gotta get these other companies to do it for you. May or may not be legal.
It's all about the right to repair. You understand, Batman? I can't fix my tractor without going directly to John Deere.
This is like a cross between like.
So I'm here to cause a little chaos and hack my tractor.
The impression is like a cross between like Joker and like Daffy Duck.
I gotta fix my tractor bugs.
That can't take away my rights. I know what I have.
I have a right to repair my tractor.
He would say.
I believe companies hold the right to repair their product stock. I think you're despicable.
Fellas, this is
What about the farmer?
What is this hypothetical?
Oh, I hate the tractor companies.
Is that Yosemite Sam?
Yeah. That's a real thing, by the way.
Yosemite Sam would be like the most like.
The right to repair tractors has gotten the attention of Apple.
I know. By the way, Yosemite Sam would be like the most conservative like person who like watches Fox News like regularly.
Yeah, I don't believe in that global warming mumbo jumbo.
That Tucker Carlson, he's speaking my language.
Have you ever listened to Jordan Peterson?
Jesus. That Steven Crowder fellow makes a good point. And all these like like Mel Blanc is like spinning in his grave because he knows what we're doing with the characters he voiced.
What we're doing with them. I think what we're doing is a lot less tragic than what Warner Brothers is doing with them.
You fucking throwing into a basketball movie.
I mean, that was back in the 90s.
No, that was like 2 years ago.
LeBron. The second movie was with LeBron James, but the first one with Michael Jordan, like that one was still bad.
Of course it.
But at least people weren't so hateful of companies back in the day.
That's debatable. That's really
It's a good pleasure of mine, I'll admit that. Oh my god, Kobe Bryant.
That's really him.
Peter, Kobe Bryant's in our living room.
What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is.
Let's do this.
Do your best Stewie Griffin.
Hello. It's me.
It's me, I'm the baby from Family Guy.
I'm the baby from Family.
That was impeccable.
Thank God.
Thanks.
Do Brian Griffin.
No.
Wolf. Wolf.
I wrote a book. Peter, I wrote a book.
I'm a liberal, you see. I meant to point out hypocrisy, but I don't. I'm just Seth's mouthpiece now. Do Chris Griffin.
Uh,
That was pretty spot on.
This guy is asking for more money, and I don't want to give it to him. Oh, never mind. We're good.
What the fuck was that? What the hell is the point of that joke anyway? I never got it.
What joke?
Which one?
The fucking evil monkey.
No, I think even the writers regret making that joke nowadays. Like, they've referenced it a few times, but it got old very quickly. And then they kind of made jokes making fun of the concept itself.
It's an entire episode dedicated to that monkey drill.
Is there fucking really? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you don't know that?
I have not watched Family Guy in years, so I don't know. Or I wouldn't know.
Well, what's the plot? What did the monkey do to deserve an episode? Hey Peter, hey Chris, listen, there's this female monkey.
If you let me say it, I would tell you.
Please enlighten me on Family
No,
Guy lore.
I feel like coming up with my own lore now. I actually don't want to hear what the original was.
I don't want to talk about Family Guy lore.
What are you talking about? That's the best way we can spend our time.
I don't want my brain to have this knowledge.
But go ahead, Leo.
Alright, so I'll admit that the details are a bit foggy for me too, but
Here, wait, can I interrupt you real fast? I want to interrupt you again just to say I wanted to interrupt you. So, okay, go ahead.
anyways, so the family realizes that the monkey is real. They actually spend time with him. Think that he's a pretty cool guy, but Chris is like, nah, fuck this guy.
A monkey was terror.
So it's that whole plot line again.
It's literally the episode where Peter has like a little twin and they think he's better.
Something like that, yeah. Also, from what I remember, Hannah Montana is in that episode.
Why?
Because she takes the monkey.
like a monkey.
Because it turns out that Hannah Montana's a robot and he takes the monkey up to a skyscraper.
I don't even know what the social commentary on this anymore is.
No, I mean, so far it makes sense. Hannah Montana and a monkey.
Is the robot supposed to be like that? She's like a replaceable like Disney Channel like star, like all of them. Is that what the commentary is?
I don't know.
Like you see when South Park does it, at least makes some sense.
Yeah, I prefer South Park over Family Guy any day.
Oh yeah, do your best, Eric Cartman.
You will stick my daughter.
No, it was like he was really here in the room with me.
Don't give me
That's nothing. That was nothing. I just said nothing.
That was just the homeless man outside McDonald's. That wasn't Eric Cartman.
I actually like this Kanye guy. Kanye knows what the fuck he's talking about. I liked watching him on that Alex Jones podcast.
What he went on and he had like a fly swatter. He was dressed in like a ski mask.
Yeah.
A fly swatter.
The fly swatter was an object to make a point. He was using the fly swatter as like a guy so that he could puppet instead of getting a puppet.
He went pesky fleas and he swatted them away.
I'm assuming he was just asking for something that he could hold to puppet around, and Alex Jones is like, I got a fly swatter right here.
Right here for you.
And then Alex Jones is like, I don't know if I actually like Hitler. And Kanye was like, oh, I love Hitler.
This guy's a little crazy. He might be a little insane.
Actually, like, so, did you see the episode of South Park with Kanye that they just released?
No, I didn't know. Wait. They're making new episodes?
Yeah,
there was like 2 or 3 of them out now.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Unusable without the filters.
The first episode's about Kanye.
I would imagine, considering they went off the deep end.
Energy contamination detected.
He's actually just Eric Cartman.
Oh, well that makes more sense now.
Limited energy resource.
Because he has Cupid Cartman, which turned into Cupid Yee.
Cupid Cartman.
Cupid.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
Well, there was like I guess they had Cupid Cartman in a previous episode, and then they turned him into Cupid Yee. So they just put Cartman in a hoodie and called it a day. But also, did you hear that Adidas is actually going to partner again with Kanye, possibly?
Oh boy. Of course they are. Why would they want to lose a sponsor?
Because, well, apparently they've been losing a shit ton of money since they dropped them, and so they're like,
yeah, of course.
You know what? Maybe we are anti-Semitic. Maybe we should bring Kanye back and sell his shoes again. Because apparently being anti-Semitic means better profits. So let's do it.
Also, we have no morals. We don't care. We put children in sweatshops anyway.
I mean, that's probably what they're thinking. They're like, oh, well, we thought the anti-Semitism thing would lose us money. It was actually getting rid of you that lost us money. So, fuck Jewish people, I guess.
Hey, look, I found the super shotgun.
Cool.
So I guess Adidas is pushing for even more anti-Semitism.
It's like one or
God damn it, I did the thing again. Alright, I'm done.
Remember gaming creepypastas, everybody?
Yeah, remember Sonic EXE?
That was written by like a fucking pedophile.
Remember the time? Remember the game? I remember.
Oh yeah, has like Family Guy done a creepypasta joke yet? Where he's like,
They have to it.
this is worse than the
No,
time.
I don't
This is
think
worse
so.
than the time I got haunted by Ben Dren.
No, there was one somewhere.
Hey,
I don't know if Seth Rogen's that well
Seth
entwined.
MacFarlane.
Seth Macbeth. I don't think Seth Macbeth is all that familiar with a lot of internet concepts. I'm pretty sure he's more of like a movie guy.
He stole a YouTube video and put it in a Family Guy episode, and then the original video got taken down. I remember that.
I remember watching Family Guy videos with the music in the background going.
And it was titled Family Guy Epic Compilation.
Yeah. You know what? I was actually in the car today. You wouldn't believe what I was listening to.
What?
Crazy Frog.
Warning. Energy contamination at critical levels.
Really?
Crazy Frog actually is pretty good.
I have not listened to Crazy Frog in years.
Tony, how would you honestly react if you jumped in front of your car and there was like no avoiding him?
Like, no avoiding Crazy Frog?
Yeah, like he's out in the middle of the street, you see like the fear in his eyes before you're about to like hit him at like 50 miles per hour.
I would react the same way I would hitting a normal person.
He's not a person.
That's a
frog.
living creature that I've just pummeled with my car.
It's not a person,
But,
it's a frog.
But it's a person-sized frog riding a motorcycle.
Invisible motorcycle.
Invisible or not, he's still riding.
What if like a live video surface that's like the death of Crazy Frog and you just see him like fly off like his invisible motorcycle and go fucking sailing through the air?
Xavier, you don't understand how clear of an image you just put into my head and how funny it actually is, because I'm seeing like realistic live leak footage from like on a Chinese highway on a dash cam, and I'm just seeing a gray frog flying across the screen like a rag doll.
God damn. Fuck, that was way funnier than I thought that I meant it to be.
I wasn't listening. What?
fucking death of Crazy Frog.
It's perfecting the science, selling it to humanity.
But I won't lie. Maybe I'm thinking Crazy Frog might have actually implanted my love of electronic music in me somewhat. It might have had a role to play. I don't know for sure.
I wouldn't be surprising if it did.
You cannot do this.
Honestly.
Because I mean, my first exposure to it was on Cartoon Network,
Oh,
and I fucking loved it.
wait, what do you mean from Cartoon Network? What did they have?
They aired Crazy Frog on Cartoon Network.
Why?
I don't know. It was a good idea though.
Was it an ad or an actual cartoon?
They showed the Axel F music video in full.
The what music video?
Axel F.
Oh, I know.
It's the most famous song he ever did.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen that before.
It's the one where he goes, bum 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 ba da ba ba bum bum ba ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da bing bing.
Oh, that's where that comes from.
That's
Yeah.
Crazy Frog.
Well, no. Crazy Frog is actually, I'm pretty sure he only does covers. Maybe he does original work, I don't know.
He's got to have done at least one original thing.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, probably.
Does anybody notice? Does anybody notice?
Axel F might be his own.
Whoa! What
Sorry.
the fuck? Oh yeah. By the way,
But I know he did a remix of Popcorn, which is like the most famous electronic song of all time. That's the one that goes. You know?
Ah yes, the Slapping Jowl song, my favorite.
It goes da 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 da. You know.
What do you think is like the worst song you ever heard? To be honest.
You make me wanna cry.
For that song,
Well, I forget the
really?
name. I'm really not a fan. Like, I'm usually cool with, like, being a little avant-garde and being a little, you know, like, crazy, a little goofy. Like, I fucking love Jean-Jacques Perry. And that guy's real goofy.
Yeah, all that music's from like
But,
the 60s.
yeah, that voice is just, I don't like it. And I'm also going to say that that's my least favorite, like, famous song. Like, there's plenty of garbage music I've heard from people who aren't going to go anywhere in their music careers because their music's bad.
We will be back at square one.
Honestly, I
Or they just need
don't
to
know.
practice one or two.
Honestly, I can't think of a song that I legitimately hate. Like, there are some songs that I'm not a big
There
fan
are a
of.
bunch of pop songs where when I hear it, I'm like, oh god, that song.
Olivia.
Yeah, but I can't really think of any. Yeah, I know what you mean, but I can't really think of any song that I actually like. It like
Oh, you want to know what
makes
song?
me feel hate over.
Oh, you want to know what song I really hate?
What's that?
Party Rock is in the house tonight. I hate that song.
You hate Party Rock Anthem?
Yes.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's annoying.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
You can post online, I don't like Party Rock Anthem. You can put that on any, like, message board ever, and everyone will drill into you how wrong you are.
Every fucking, like, 17-year-old who grew up with that song will be like, that was my childhood.
Oh, what? So what's annoying about Party Rock Anthem?
The music.
Nothing.
There was two very different answers there. I don't know which one you heard.
Oh, alright. Well, why is the music annoying?
Because, like, with the song I was saying, I find her voice very annoying. Like, I don't like what she did in that song. I have, not listened to their other work, so you know, who knows? Maybe they actually have some good music out there. But like, there's like some people just, I don't know, not my taste, not my flavor. Obviously, she got famous because her music is good, but her voice is just too much.
Who are we talking about?
Whose voice?
Hold on. I'm gonna look this up. Oh Christ! I have like 50 tabs open.
Close your damn tabs.
Dance Monkey by Tones and I.
Oh.
I don't like that. I don't like Tones and I, as far as I know.
I've never heard of this artist before.
Damn it! I forgot that there's no music bots on Discord right now, or in your server, so I can't play music to the stream.
Oh no! Wait. Oh no! It was capturing Doom.
But yeah, no, I think it's unfair to say that the song itself is bad, because I think musically, like, it's fine, but it's just specifically the person singing.
One of the vocals.
Or you know what other song I actually really do hate? Imagine Dragons Thunder.
Yeah, I fucking hate that song. That song sucks.
I've never heard of that song.
It was just way too overplayed.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't listened to that song, actually.
Oh. Here's another
You
song.
haven't heard Thunder? Hear the thunder, lightning in the thunder. Thunder, like you hear thunder 50 times. We get it.
There's a storm outside. I get it. I get the point. You wanna know what other song I fucking hate?
What's that?
That song.
I couldn't understand a word of that.
Payphone by Maroon 5.
Which one?
Payphone.
Oh, I'm at a payphone trying to call home on a change I spent on you. I don't know. I think that one's pretty good. I like that one.
What I like about that is that in the music video, the guy was like, "Yeah, this is my Thriller." I'm like, I don't fucking know about that.
Yeah, I think Thriller was a little more iconic. Because Thriller got that. I love that.
That's not Thriller.
That was fantastic.
That's not Thriller. What the fuck was that?
It is Thriller.
No, Thriller is.
Because this is Thriller. Thriller.
No.
Dun 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 dun.
You did it like really fast. That was not Thriller.
No, it does. At the very beginning of the song, or like where they start like dancing and Michael Jackson's not singing, it goes. It's really good.
And they say, I think he's having a stroke.
I mean, it's not Michael Jackson beatboxing. It's the fucking instruments in the back.
Did that ever fucking scare you at the end where he has like the fucking demon eyes? That fucking scared the shit out of me.
No.
That scared the shit out of me as a kid. And he becomes like a fucking...
It's not exactly a music video for kids, I don't think.
No, because he becomes like a fucking scary zombie.
Yeah, no, it was really sad to see him that late in his career.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck, god damn it. That was a good one. Yeah, no, it was actually sad when he passed, though. Yeah. It's a shame that he OD'd. What? There's like, I actually really think he was like I mean, everyone knows, but he was like a musical genius. Mm-hmm. And plus, I have yet to find music that was recorded in better quality than his stuff, and his stuff is from the fucking 80s and 90s. Please watch Moon. Is it Moonwalker? Yeah, it's Moonwalker. If you can, because that movie has fucking Joe Pesci with a fucking Oompa Loompa haircut trying to hunt him down and kill him. What? It's a real movie. Joe Pesci's like,
Oompa Loompa.
Okay.
Joe Pesci, yeah, Joe Pesci's like, I fucking hate
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Or Oompa Loompa. Doompity or Flippity Fi. Michael Jackson has to die. Swing a sword and hit his throat.
Guys, this is the music.
Singing no more. That would be dope. I don't know.
Guys, this is the music from the new Wonka movie. Yes, that's real, by the way. That's not a joke.
Stick your finger into your bum, put it in your eye, and
Let's have some fun.
I don't know. Now you have to deal with pink eye.
What is...
Isn't it funny how bacteria? I can't. I have no creative vision right now.
This is
I have
already...
nothing. This is already terrible. I wasn't even rhyming.
Wow.
This has not been my best performance.
Wow, let me say the...
I'm just gonna stop while I'm ahead.
Wow, let me say Weird
behind.
Al's newest song really isn't that great.
Weird Al gets a pass. Weird Al has made so many songs.
I'm making a joke
I
about...
would
I'm
have a
making
lot of
joke
trouble
about you
being
singing.
creative. But also, he's got plenty of hits already. Why does he need more?
Because he's
It's great that he can make more, but
not satisfied.
you know.
is the thing. By the way, that Weird Al movie's actually really good. Watch it.
well, Weird Al's a really cool person. Like I said, Weird Al gets a pass from me. He gets to do whatever he wants. He's already done enough. So if he wants to get creative, he wants to try something new, I'm all for it. I don't think he can do any wrong at this point.
By the way, did you see that video I posted in the chat of the guy flying down the road fucking screaming?
No, not yet.
It's hilarious.
Holy shit, it's late already.
What time is it?
8:05.
Oh my god. Okay, well after this level, I'm gonna stop singing, alright?
Gotcha, because I was probably gonna get going soon anyway.
God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna try this rune thing one more time. If I don't get it, I'm gonna just say nope. By the way, what do you think? By the way, what TV shows do you think the Doom Slayer watches?
Every adult show ever.
He watches
Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
he watches Disney Channel's Ant Farm.
Watch Problem Solvers.
But did you
The problem solvers? I think it's pretty cool. We have a Doomslayer as a fan.
who was that?
We should like make an episode.
I think he's trying to imitate the character that looks like Domo.
Oh, that guy. What was the plot of that?
Yeah,
What was the plot of that show? What happened in it?
would you believe it? They solve problems.
They solve them.
Okay, that was like a brain. It was like a brain dead moment because the name of the show is right in front of me.
I remember there being an episode where there's a coaster that makes people older.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
A roller coaster? A roller coaster or like a drink coaster? Because I can believe
No,
both.
like an actual roller coaster.
Yeah, if it was actually alcohol, then they would have been like, well, we can't solve that problem. You have to go to rehab.
Well, it's not alcohol. It's literally just like the coaster that you use to keep your drinks from damaging a table. Using those, it's like, oh, you must be old, so we're gonna make you old.
Okay, what other problems did these guys solve? Did these guys solve actually deep intellectual problems? Like the two.
Not at all.
Okay.
Oh no, not at all.
So when presented with the two-state solution, they went.
So tell me what you feel about that, though.
Okay, so when presented with the two-state solution, they threw their hands up and went, we can't solve that.
Oh God, this Israel-Palestine conflict. I think this is a little above our pay grade.
So there's a brown guy. You know what I mean by that. Don't take that.
No, you need to explain that right now. I'm gonna cancel you if you can't tell me in the next 10 seconds what you mean by that.
Okay, there was Domo. There was a
robot.
Yeah, there was a robot that has like a fish eyes that like blink sideways, I think, or goat eyes.
Actually, no. Every character in that show had fish eyes.
Oh. There was just like a dude. There was just like some like guy like hanging out with them. I don't know what his problem was.
I think he was part of them.
Was he like their boss or something?
I think no. I think how it is that their boss is a dog in a top hat.
Okay. This is where I mentally check out, because you see, I can get behind the robot. I can't get behind the dog in the top hat. That's a little too much for me.
yeah, clearly. The robot is fine, but the dog in the top hat is way too much for you.
Do you think anybody ever said that about like any movie ever? They're like, yeah, I was on board with Toy Story, but then when Woody started talking, I checked out. I couldn't follow it.
That checked out for pretty much like
the whole movie. Yeah, they just go talking toys. That's just too absurd. I can't follow that.
Gee, they act like they haven't seen that concept before.
I mean, people never saw like animation that way before. Do you think people ran screaming from the theater like they did when the train came out the screen?
If they did, then I would be concerned.
By the way, there's no documented like actual case of that happening, of like people running out of the theater when like the train comes out the screen.
What train?
So this was like one of like the earliest like movies like ever shown in the theater, was like just like a train pulling into the station, and people thought it was like an actual train like coming at them, so they ran out of the theater.
Okay, that's funny.
But I mean, people had never fucking seen anything like that before.
Yeah, but looking back at it now, it's funny.
But there's never been like any like documented like case of that happening. This is what I'm trying to say.
I wish there was, because I would love to see that.
It's an urban legend, basically.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to see Cocaine Bear, by the way, because I get free tickets for movies, so I don't care if I see fucking bad or good movies, because I pay no money for them anyway.
Yeah, that's a nice perk.
By the way, did you hear what fucking AMC is doing?
What is that?
You have to pay more depending on where you're fucking sitting now.
What?
That makes sense.
It's fucking stupid is what that is.
Yeah, you have to pay more depending on where you sit?
Yeah, tough luck, lower income families. You have to sit like right up next to the screen.
I mean, it makes sense.
Wait, so does it
supply and demand.
It's in the back?
There is no fucking demand for movie theaters. People aren't fucking going anymore.
I mean, you could just pay for a cheap seat and just sit in a more expensive one.
Yeah, the theaters.
In that case.
Let me rephrase that. There's no demand for movie theaters anymore, except outside of certain movies, because here's the thing. A lot of movies really aren't marketed anymore, because studios have, like, no faith in them. Like, those fucking Marvel movies will be fucking, you know, promoted, but did you ever see, like, an ad, like, Tony, like, did you ever see, like, an ad for, like, the Fabelmans? Like, honestly, ask me that.
No.
Exactly. Because studios won't promote, like, movies they don't think will do well, so, like, why bother?
Oh, this guy might be trying to finish this without me. Well, I'll let him try.
What would you do if you went to the grocery store and you saw, I don't know, think of like the worst person you could see at a grocery store.
The Witch from Wizard of Oz.
The witch from Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, what would you do if you ran into her in a grocery store?
Mind my own business. I'm not gonna deal with that. She'll shoot like lightning out of her fingers at me.
She'll probably do that anyway.
She'll disappear in a cloud of fire and then get like horrible second-degree burns as a result. By the way, have you ever read the production history of that movie? It's fucking wild.
I've not.
Okay, so that scene where she disappears in like a cloud of fire.
Hello, and welcome to the UAC.
So what happened was they did it like right the first time, and they were like, okay, we gotta do like a few more takes for insurance. Like the third or fourth take, when it explodes right in front of her and horribly burns her face, and they had to like spend like 4 hours getting the makeup off just to treat it. Yeah, I mean, it was the 1930s. I don't think film safety was like that big of a thing yet.
I could tell.
Also, the original actor they got to play the Tin Man, he had an allergic reaction to the paint immediately and had to be sent to the hospital.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fun movie, right? Yeah, no, like a lot of film productions are like wild.
I imagine they are.
They made an entire movie about how The Godfather was made.
Yeah, I know.
Or an entire show.
It's called I Make Her the Godfather. Yeah, I like how you immediately didn't even say anything.
There's nothing to say after that.
It was too obvious of a joke.
Fuck this guy.
I Make Her the Godfather. That was the name of it. Oh my god.
Alright.
I love that image where it's like, yeah, name me like one Italian stereotype, I bet you can't, and it's like a picture of Tony Soprano that says, I cook the pizza, and the guy goes, you know what, okay, fuck you. I mean,
it's the most obvious stereotype you can make.
I cook the pizza. By the way, what's like the worst? By the way, what's like the worst pizza? What's the worst pizza chain in your opinion? Domino's.
I don't know.
Domino's.
Yeah, Domino's. Domino's is a good choice.
What
Too many people like Domino's and that garlic-covered garbage.
Which one you don't? Do you not
like Wario pizza if you like
Wario
Domino's.
pizza. Wario pizza.
Which pizza did you not like, Xavier?
Domino's.
Domino's is Wario pizza, and if you have any argument against that, then you are Wario.
You know what? I'm gonna give you guys a hot take. I do not like Giordano's.
Giordano's? Really? What's wrong?
Yeah, there's way too much crust and cheese just falls off that shit easily.
Tony, what was that really fucking good pizza place we went to that one time?
Marie's?
Yeah, was that the one with like the piano?
I don't know. I know a few places with pianos.
It was like on like Lawrence or like something.
Lawrence!
What?
Lawrence!
What? I don't know if you're talking to me or somebody else.
Lawrence!
No, it's not Dr. Nefarious, alright?
There was either Marie's or Frank's.
I think it was Marie's.
Because that was the place that had a very 80s aesthetic. I think it's 80s or
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
earlier 70s.
Yeah, that was Marie's. We should go again, honestly. That pizza was great.
I've never been.
Yeah, it's good pizza. It's a bit closer to where we live now, so it's a cool idea. We can try.
Damn, was that really fucking 2019 that we went? Jesus Christ, that was 4 years ago. I hate thinking about how old I'm getting.
Why not start thinking about how young you're getting?
It's not happening.
No,
I think the best way of looking at it is
You're only
you're
it's like
getting
the
old,
saying, like you're only as
like-
old as you think you are. That's something.
Yeah, pretty much.
I fucking feel old when I'm like, that movie's not, and then I realize like, oh, that movie's from like 10 years ago. I'm like, oh. Like, cause I was going to because I went to go see that fucking Ant-Man movie because like somebody I know wanted to see it, and I was like, and they were like, yeah, when was like the first Avengers film released? And I'm like, wait a minute, and like I realized, oh shit, that movie's from like fucking 2012.
I'm pretty sure the original Iron Man's from 2008.
Yes, it is. That was one of the first PG-13 movies I saw in the theater.
I saw American History X when I was very
Why
young.
the fuck did your dad show you that?
Oh, funny.
He told us this already. I remember him saying something about that.
Lockdown disengaged.
I'm sure I watched other. You know what I did? When I was like real young, I remember watching Fight Club.
Ah, yes, the best thing to show a child.
That's the best what?
The best thing to show a child.
Yeah.
And I got a shitty.
There's only one rule in Fight Club.
Dad, what's wrong? Dad, what's wrong with that man? Why is he fighting himself?
And got a shitty video game too.
That fucking movie has a video game?
Yeah. Fight Club. Fight Club. New Orleans.
It's not real.
But yeah,
That is
Jambalaya. Fight Club has a video game.
Commander's energy signature indicates.
Oh god damn it! Oh no! Oh no! Where am I?
You
going?
know what my favorite PS2 game was growing up?
Did you see your
The Sopranos.
Wait, did you just say your favorite?
My favorite GTA game, or GTA, my favorite PS2 game growing up,
Yeah?
Yeah, go ahead.
The Sopranos.
I
It's a
fucking
fun.
found an unopened copy of it at like a half-price books, and I regret not buying it.
Isn't that game bad?
Yes, but that would be really funny to say like, I own an unopened copy of this.
How much was it?
I think it was like $15.
I would have went for it just for the shits and giggles.
Some of you probably saw the donkey video.
You're getting 15%, take it or leave it. I'm doing this all day.
Hey, me, some friend. Okay, that was a horrible impression. Tony, do your best Gus Fring right here, right now.
I don't know if I can.
Try. At least try.
You are touching yourself!
Ah, yes, Gus's classic line.
That would be his classic line.
Presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown ended.
You know that fucking video about like the mom yelling at her kid to use the bathroom? Who are the Breaking Bad characters in that scenario?
I don't know.
It'd be like Jesse and somebody else. Wait, was that actor in anything else? I think like his only acting credits like Breaking Bad, isn't it?
Is it?
seems like it. Like, obviously Bryan Cranston's and other stuff, but...
No, I think Bryan Cranston was only in Breaking
Oh,
Bad.
he's in fucking Malcolm in the Middle.
He wasn't in that.
Yes, he is. He's the fucking dad.
No, there was only Malcolm.
Yeah, only Malcolm. He was stuck in between. He was stuck in between two walls.
He was stuck in between two other Malcolms. And it was about the Malcolm in the middle.
Ah, yes, my favorite childhood show.
What if they made a sequel and they called it Malcolm Above You?
And then the third one's called Malcolm Below You.
No.
They can't.
The third one's called Malcolm Escaped to Africa.
Malcolm escaped to Africa. And the poster's just him in like the jungle, like hiding somewhere.
No, it's him photoshopped into Madagascar, escaped to Africa. They put his face over Alex the Lion.
This sounds like what's his name? What the fuck is that guy's name? He goes, Alex the Lion!
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, what's that guy's name? Again.
I don't know.
Blaze the movie fan.
Freezy Pop?
It's not what's his name. No, it's Blaze the movie fan, I remember. Malcolm in the Middle, what the hell are you doing in my movie? That's what he would say. By the way, did you know that guy had a stroke? He can't remember any of that show.
I don't know why he would.
Yeah, I just explained it. He had a stroke.
By Argent Energy.
Oh.
I don't know why we remember the show if he had a stroke. Oh.
Shut up.
This is bullshit.
By the way, did you know that's also the fucking braces kid from Fairly Odd Parents? I'm not kidding.
Okay.
I know, I tell people that and they're like, really? And I'm like, yeah. That's why his voice changed. By the way, when was the last time you fucking saw that show, by the way?
Years.
Yeah. I don't even remember what... I don't even know if it ended, or...
I think it ended, but
well, obviously, because Butch Hartman got fired.
Huh?
Well, obviously, because Butch Hartman doesn't work at Nickelodeon anymore.
I wonder why.
Because he went through the power of God, I can solve autism.
And that ended super well for him.
Yeah, please give me your money for a streaming service that may or may not exist. Like, fucking, why did these people buy into Oaxis? Like, you fucking knew that was a scam. You had to know that was a scam.
Yeah, of course.
Did you ever fall for a Kickstarter scam, by the way? I'm genuinely curious.
I don't think I have.
I never supported any Kickstarters.
I've supported...
The only one I regret not supporting is the Hat in Time.
I've supported a few. But even then, it's only for like the base game. If there's something I'm really looking forward to, then maybe I'll toss in a few extra dollars.
Yeah, I hope you're happy about supporting Friday Night Funkin'.
Dude, that game, I know that game's gonna take a fucking long time to make. I like the art, okay? I like that guy.
You know you've created cringe in high schools.
Oh no, a bunch of children like it. Oh no, how horrible. A bunch of children also like other things I like.
Yeah.
No, you made a bunch of high school and grade school kids go up in front of their classes and do a bunch of sporadic movements. Like you literally convinced a bunch of kids to go up in front of their class and go.
Why? quiet. He's just speaking his language.
You're actually suppressing culture right now.
That's not really that cool. Don't do that.
Oh my god, this is pain.
It's like the
Fucking, gotta be the 10th time I'm trying this now.
Where were you on the fateful day of January 6, 2021?
I remember 9/11.
That was not 9/11. No, you don't. You were.
You know what?
No, you
I want something interesting.
No, you don't remember 9/11.
Level 1.
You were still a sperm. You don't remember that.
When 9/11 happened, I was like 1 or 2 years old.
Yeah, all you remember is the country being better one day and then it being worse the next.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's one way of putting it.
You know, there are fucking liars who are like, yeah, I remember being in my mom's womb, and I'm like, you don't.
Yeah, they're full of shit.
Oh yeah, have you heard about that fucking game The Day After? That is such a scam.
What is?
So it's a game called The Day After. It is the most wishlisted game on Steam. Well, it was until Valve blocked it, meaning they can't sell it on Steam anymore. So this is obviously a scam where they've just stolen assets and like game assets and like stuff from other games. And their gameplay trailer, if you want to call it that, is literally just a woman running around and like the most basic ass crafting system you can imagine.
That's
like,
Okay, but why were people wishlisting it?
It was probably a scam. It's probably everybody working in air quotes on it, just doing it. Fake hype, basically.
You cannot
I
stop
see.
me from claiming what I own! What I was promised!
Like it's a really interesting situation. Like look into it.
I mean, what's the?
I think I should just buy the game.
On Steam now.
It does not exist.
I want to pirate the game.
The game on Steam now.
But it got blocked. It's not on Steam anymore.
Is there any archive of it?
Welcome to the UAC.
Because I think Valve caught on that it was like a scam. Alright.
This is not the end!
Time to go to hell.
There are actually cool scams that were so good that when people found out that they were scams, they were too embarrassed to admit they were scams,
by the way,
and ended up getting more people roped into it.
Oh yeah, by the way, this is like the end of Half-Life 2, or like, this is like when you go to the end of like Half-Life.
Yeah, you go to a completely different place.
Well, I think I know where they got the inspiration from, alright? Just saying.
Hey, you want to know something I just thought of?
What?
Pyramid schemes.
That's very illegal.
I mean, there's very legal ways to do pyramid schemes.
How?
I don't know, you just gotta like make it not look like a pyramid scheme from the outside.
You're talking shit.
There's plenty of legal pyramid schemes out there.
Hey, there's a legal way to do a pyramid scheme. It's called Don't Get Caught.
Pretty much, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why you think Doom Eternal looks worse in this game.
It's just the art direction.
Doom Eternal looks fucking great, dude.
I mean, I have no opinion on that. You don't know a lot about.
I tried.
Well, I got cornered. Everybody, are you excited that Velma is getting a season 2?
Why?
Why?
Because here's the thing. When the show was in pre-production, they probably already planned a season 2, so that's probably why it's getting one. I watched like one episode of that and I was like, yeah, this is fucking shit.
I mean, were you expecting anything less?
No, but I was like, why do people fucking hate this? And I watched it and I was like, oh. Literally the first joke is 2 cockroaches fuck in a locker room. That's the first joke.
Lovely.
Dude, would it be funny if all these Hanna-Barbera characters, they fucking war, they get drugs, dude? Like, this comes off as like somebody being like, South Park did it. Why can't we?
It feels like a Newgrounds cartoon being made into an actual TV show.
Well, that's just Smiling Friends.
Yeah, well, that's how you do it correctly.
It's a show first, and it relies on the. It doesn't really rely on the notoriety of the people who created it.
Exactly, that's how you do it. You don't need notoriety to sell a show.
Let me. Okay. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for the stream. I got a lot done with this.